And yes, so it's 11:02. We can start.
Thank you, Dr. Satish. So let me begin. Hello and a very warm good morning to everyone. And that is quite literally. It's a very warm, sunny Sunday morning. First of all, I would like to ask all of you, how are you doing today? How are you? Kindly respond in the chat box. I would love to know that. Okay, someone said fine. Very fine.
Wow, doing good.
Amazing, doing good.
Nice, excited, great, doing good. Wow.
Wonderful. Love the enthusiasm. Amazing, fully energetic. All good, eager to learn. Wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing. I am happy that you guys are doing good. Okay, so we will move ahead. First question first. I would like to ask you all, how often do you use LinkedIn? Do you have a LinkedIn profile? If you can respond to the poll.
Yes, there is a poll and please respond. Come on. Yeah, great. Yes. Okay, a lot of yeses are coming. Great, great to know that you are already using LinkedIn. Nice to know.
Okay, we have response from 50 people. I'll request everyone to respond to that question. That's a very, very basic question.
And that is fine if you are not using it.
Yeah, it's absolutely fine. That is why we are here, to tell you the importance and how to optimize your LinkedIn profile.
Great, 96. Very nice to know. Our pharma students and professionals are using LinkedIn. It's really great to know.
And the ones who are not, it's absolutely fine. You can always start. Today can be the day.
Yeah, so 97% are using. It's really nice to know. If you are not using, you will be starting after this session. So
okay. So first of all, I'd like to thank you all for joining us here this Sunday morning. And I hope we are not ruining your Sunday plans and you will get some valuable takeaway from this session. So the session's topic is LinkedIn profile optimization, and it's a workshop which will help you maximize your LinkedIn potential and unleash career opportunities for you. So some of you may know what LinkedIn is, but some of us may do not understand what is all this hype about. The point is, LinkedIn is one such professional platform where you can find employees to employers, managers, up to the level of CEOs and CXOs. So it has all the people from the companies all over the world. Isn't that amazing? Like, just think about how amazing of an opportunity it is if you know how to leverage it right. Okay. So stay tuned with us and you will probably leave this session a little more aware and a little more wiser. And you will definitely be able to leverage your LinkedIn profile for your own good. So we at Pharma State Academy keep your success at the heart of all the decisions we take so that we could help you become you plus. That is more aware, more smarter and wiser than you were yesterday. Let me welcome you all once again and trust us and we won't fail you. Now it is my privilege to introduce our speaker for today, Gunnika, Miss Gunnika Gupta. She is a LinkedIn ghostwriter, a personal branding expert, and LinkedIn growth strategist. Gunnika Gupta is a take charge person who is passionate about assisting founders and coaches in generating leads and building their LinkedIn following. She has become a sought-after LinkedIn ghostwriter, personal branding expert, and LinkedIn growth strategist due to her skill in top-tier LinkedIn ghostwriting and branding strategy. Gunnika has used her talents and knowledge to help several people on LinkedIn, raise their profiles, grow their network, and achieve their career goals. She is dedicated to producing exceptional results and assisting her clients in maximizing the potential of the platform. Thank you so much, Gunika, for taking out time from your busy schedule and joining us here today.
Thank you so much for the invitation, Gauravi, and thank you so much for such a lovely introduction. And thank you to all of you. 95 people have joined, and thank you so much for joining on a Sunday morning. And yeah, so before we begin with the session, I'll just like to set up the flow for this workshop, right? So first of all, the workshop begins, and we'll be talking about how to optimize your profile, which means, the kind of profile picture you should be adding, the kind of headline you should be adding, and also, the kind of skills, recommendations, all of these things that should be going on your profile. After that, I like to, give a live demonstration of how you can use LinkedIn to bag an internship or a job, because I can see a lot of students and professionals have joined. So getting an internship or a job is, usually on the top of their minds. And towards the end, we'll, look forward to a chill interactive session where we'll have some Q&A. And yeah, so this is the flow of the meeting. And shall I start, Gauravi, with the workshop?
For sure, Gunika. This sounds good. And the stage is all yours.
Thank you so much. So I'll just share my screen and we'll start with the workshop. Okay, so is my screen visible?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So as you all know by now that this workshop is about leveraging LinkedIn. So first of all, what does leverage mean here, right? So LinkedIn is all about,
Hi, Gunika, sorry to disturb you. Just can you put it on full screen, because I don't think it is on full screen.
Just a minute, sir.
Yeah, please. No.
Gunika, if you can just click on the slideshow mode, it will go to full screen.
Okay, I'll just actually hide the floating buttons. Just a minute.
No, on.
On the slideshow, yeah.
Yeah. Play from start. Yeah. Perfect.
Okay.
Yes.
So, we'll be talking about how to leverage LinkedIn. And yeah, we were talking about what does the word leverage mean here? So the word leverage here means how you can use LinkedIn to its maximum potential, right? How you can use LinkedIn to create opportunities for yourself. And, as you know that LinkedIn is the new CV, because, whenever you are looking for an internship and maybe you are on an internship site like Internshala or something, they always ask for the link of your LinkedIn profile. Why is it so? Because recruiters are moving from this traditional CV Word document or something, and they are moving towards using LinkedIn as your CV, right? The reason being that LinkedIn has few other elements which our traditional CVs don't, right? So for example, LinkedIn has this recommendation section wherein your past employers or the people you have worked with in the past can provide you a recommendation or a testimonial, wherein they tell you how you were in the job, what are your strengths or what are your weaknesses. So things like these help your current employers know more about you and how you were at that particular job, right? So these things are giving LinkedIn an edge, and that's why you should be using it to its maximum potential, right? Now coming to why you should be using LinkedIn in the first place, right? So let's go by the stats here, right? So LinkedIn has a good amount of 875 million users, which is huge. And out of which 300 million users are active every month. But that's not the catch. The catch is that 90 million of them are senior influencers. So you see 875 million users are using LinkedIn, out of which a good 30 to 40% are active every month. And out of which 1/3 of them are in senior level positions. So what does this mean? Right? So these are the people who hold a position of responsibility in the organization. They can be CEOs, CXOs, founders of the company, and you have direct access to them. So if we are going on any other platform, right, it's usually the HR we are getting in touch with. But on LinkedIn, you can get in touch with founders, CEOs, and all of these people directly. You can drop in their DMs. You can have a conversation with them. You can also get on a networking call with them. And if things go right, who knows, you might get hired too. So as you can see, these are the stats. And let's go to how you can do this on LinkedIn, or maybe how you can what are the different ways you can use LinkedIn to its potential, right? So there are a lot of ways, but these are the 4 major pillars which people use to use LinkedIn. So first is building a side hustle. It could be in the form of a freelancing, right? So people use LinkedIn to get freelancing gigs and freelancing opportunities, right? So it could be people like graphic designers, content writers who use it to get clients for their business, or even they can use it to to get full-time employment or stuff like that. So that's the second point, finding an internship or a full-time job. And most of us just associate LinkedIn with this one thing, that it's about getting an internship or a full-time job. But honestly, LinkedIn has a lot more to it, right? And the third way in which people use it is to post content and build an audience. So, there are influencers all over, right? You go to Instagram, you go to Twitter, and a lot of people are using these platforms to build an audience. They are calling themselves creators, they are calling themselves influencers. And the same goes with LinkedIn, right? So, LinkedIn creators have an audience which they monetize in different ways. Maybe they can sell an info product to them, which could be a course or an ebook, or, of course, a large audience also gets you clients. So that's one way they use LinkedIn. And of course, at the end of the day, LinkedIn can be turned into a full-time online business, right? So if I go by my example, I joined LinkedIn in November 2021. And I just started posting content on the platform. I was working as a blog writer back then. So I was just posting random content on the platform. I didn't know what kind of content needs to be put up. But gradually, I got the knack of it. And one day a founder reaches out to me that, hey, Gunnika, I just really like the way you, put up your posts. Can you just write few posts for my profile as well? So after that, I've been, writing posts for LinkedIn founders and helping them optimize their profile and doing branding strategy. So I never thought that my side hustle could come from LinkedIn, right? So I never thought that LinkedIn can be, a source of side hustle. So this is one thing. And now, if we talk about whether you want to build an audience on LinkedIn, whether you want to put up content, whether you want an internship or a job, everything boils down to having a good profile. Okay, so if your profile, sorry,
Gunnika, I'm sorry for interrupting. Can we have a poll here? We really want to know how people use their LinkedIn profile.
Sure.
Is in itself is meaningless without a skill. It's like the opportunity is the gun, but the skill is the bullet. Without the bullet, the gun is useless.
Everyone, kindly mute yourself.
Here's what I'd like you to do.
Yeah, thank you. And please respond to the poll that's in front of you. Okay, the poll is coming in. Okay, amazing. We have got a diverse, diverse type of uses that people use it for. Great. 82 people have responded. I kindly request everyone to respond. This will help us understand where you want our help. Okay, amazing.
So I'm ending the poll and sharing the result. Great.
So as we can see, Gunnika, like about 49, means 50% of people use it for searching a job online. And there are people who use it to make a personal brand and, make connections and stay updated with latest trends. So no matter what is your requirement, I'm pretty sure this session will help you understand how you can leverage it for your goals. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Okay,
for
Gunnika.
you have voted for getting it, you are using LinkedIn to get a job, but I'll make sure that by the end of the session you will come to know the power of LinkedIn and you start using it for other things as well. So yeah, let's continue with the profile optimization part. In today's session we'll be covering all these small elements that goes into a LinkedIn profile and which need to be mastered to make your profile complete and up to date. So we'll start with the name, profile picture, and we'll go till the end, which is the recommendation section and the accomplishment section. So let's start with how you should be writing your name. So a lot of people, bluntly avoid this section. They think that it's nothing got to do with, having an optimized profile. But a lot of people are making these errors when it comes to the capitalization of the word, right? So I've seen people writing their name in uppercase, or their entire name is in lowercase, or weird combinations of uppercase and lowercase. But the right way to write your name is the last method, right? Which I've shown in the bottom. So ensure that your name starts with the capital letter. The first letter of your first name and your last name starts with the capital letter, and else other characters are in lowercase. So I would ask screenshots as well for reference, and please don't ignore this. Now coming to your profile picture. I'll just give you some examples towards the end, but let's start with what it should look like. So first of all, it should be a high quality headshot. First things first, what is a headshot, right? So a headshot is a picture that covers your head, your neck, your face, and your shoulders. That's it. And it goes without saying that it should be well groomed. It should look in a way that it's both professional and approachable. As you all know that LinkedIn is a professional platform, but it's changing the way people look at LinkedIn. So of course your profile picture should be approachable at the same time. You should make direct contact with the camera, and please avoid any kind of logos, patterns, or unwanted designs that just destroy the context of your profile picture. And I'd suggest you to avoid selfies, although some people, manage to nail selfies as well, ensuring that all the other things are kept in mind. If that's perfect, you can go ahead with a selfie, but in general, uploading a selfie is not recommended, right? So these are the kind of profile pictures which are a big yes. You see the reason, right? They all are looking right into the camera. It's very much clear. They haven't used any, jazzy backgrounds or anything or like that. So as you can see, the first and the last profile picture, they have kept a plain background so that their profile picture pops, right? And yeah, they are looking right into the camera, and of course they are well groomed. So the profile picture in the center is a selfie, but she has managed to take in a way that it's a headshot and it's pretty clear. And yeah, she's cropped her hand. So if you're really looking forward to put up a selfie, you can do something like this. Now coming to the profile pictures which you shouldn't be posting at all, right? So coming to the first profile picture, it's a side profile. This person is not looking into the camera, and of course his face is not at all visible. Maybe while putting up, he might have thought that it's a professional picture because of the attire, but he messed up with the other things. So these kind of pictures are totally not recommended. Now coming to the second picture, right? It's a mirror selfie. It looks too casual. It looks like it's coming right from Facebook, and he's not looking into the camera. So the major aspect of the profile picture gets destroyed here. Now coming to the third profile picture. So while putting it up, the person might have thought that he's promoting his brand, but he forgot the basics. He's not looking into the camera, and his face is not visible. So what's the point of promoting a brand if your face is not visible, right? It's not a company page, it's your profile. You have to ensure that you are clearly visible. So this was it for the profile picture. Now coming to the headline. So first of all, for someone who's new, let me just introduce what a headline is. So, whenever you open someone's profile, there's a short introduction which shows up just below their profile picture. So basically this headline tells the user that, okay, this person, what is this person doing? Why is he doing? And what, for what goal is he doing this thing? And, it also maybe helps them to understand what their profile is all about. So this is the first impression just after your profile picture. So you need to ensure that it's in place. And also, it's not just the profile that it shows up. It's also when you're posting content piece on LinkedIn, or even when you're commenting on LinkedIn, it's just a small line that shows up. As you can see, screenshot in towards the right. It's clearly visible just below my name that my headline is helping founders and coaches. Although smaller chunk of my headline is visible, but yes, it is visible. So you need to ensure that your headline is in place. So I'm sharing a very simple formula to write your headline. Okay, so you just need to mention whom do you help, how do you help, and what do you do. Right, we'll try to understand this formula with the help of a few examples. So the first example is helping tech founders, right? So this person has clearly written whom does he help. He has written he helps helping tech founders and business coaches. How does he help? By helping them gain the recognition and respect they deserve on LinkedIn. And what does he do? He's a content writer and creator, and he's also a prolific ebook writer. So these are the ways they are helping them. Also, one more important thing, your headline serves as the purpose of an SEO, right? So whenever, if I'm, let's say, searching for a graphic designer on LinkedIn, so people who had mentioned graphic designer in their headline, the LinkedIn algorithm works in such a way that it uses your headlines to show the results. So it's very important to insert some kind of keywords that you think your prospect might use to search you on LinkedIn, because headline is the main thing that the algorithm is using for showing you the right results. Now coming to the second example, right? So he has written helping D2C brands, right? So he's clearly mentioned whom is he helping, how is he helping. He's helping them by scaling their sales to $1 million with performance marketing. So performance marketing is the medium he's helping. And what does he do? So he's doing performance marketing. He's a Facebook ads expert. He's a Google ads expert. So all of these things. Now coming to my headline, I've written helping founders and coaches. So here comes the part where I tell them whom do I help. Then how do I help them? I help them by generating leads and build an audience on LinkedIn. And what do I do for this? Right? I help them with LinkedIn ghostwriting and branding strategy. So this is a very uniform pattern that works across all sectors. So you can use it, blindly, and it will work for you. And it's pretty simple, right? Just don't forget to add some keywords that you think might be appropriate while someone is searching for you. So now coming to your banner, right? So whenever you open someone's profile, there is a large image that you can see just behind their profile picture. But as compared to your headline, it has much more space. So of course, you can add a few more details about yourself. And I've mentioned a list of things that you can include. You might include 2-3 of these things. You might include all of them. It's totally up to you. So you can use an image or a quote that represents your profile, or it represents the kind of work you are doing, right? Again, you can explain your headline in more depth in your banner. You can also list your services. And whenever you are listing your services, just ensure that they are in bullet points so that it's very much readable. And you can also share your contact information, like you can just write DM me, or you can contact me here. You can mention your website link or something like that. And then of course you can include a social proof. So what is a social proof? So if you are suppose a writer, you can write something like I helped 20+ clients gain X visibility or something like that, or I've written 2 lakh plus words till date. So these help in building credibility, right? So these are some good examples of a banner, and all these 3 banners have included different things. So this first banner, in this first banner, the person is just telling what is his work like. So he tells that I help you build your personal brand, I help you grow your business, and I help you explode your network. So he has basically listed his services, right? And then he has provided a call to action, or he has given his contact information that you can message me the word grow to apply to be one of my clients, right? Then coming to the second banner, this person has just is just telling that he's a storyteller, he's into branding, and he's into content creation, right? And he's just promoting himself more in his manner. So he has, reiterated his name, and he has again put up a picture of himself. And in the bottom, as you can see, he has written tips, do it yourself and done for you. So what does this mean? He is telling the audience that this is what his LinkedIn profile is about. So he, gives tips on his profile. He gives do it yourself guides and done for you guides, all of these things. Now coming to my banner, I have, simply written my designation, which is I'm a LinkedIn ghostwriter. And I've, elaborated my headline more here. So I've written that I'm helping founders and agency owners and creators scale their personal brand on LinkedIn from zero. So whenever someone comes to my profile, they know the agenda of this profile, and they are well versed that what I'm into basically. And towards the end, I've given them a call to action that let's connect over my mail ID. So this was about the banner. Now coming to the about section. This is one section that people, mess up a lot, and they really don't know what to write in this particular section. So, because the limit for this about section is 2,600 characters, they, usually end up writing stuff that's not needed, or, some of them just elaborate too much, making it boring or very lengthy. So, about section is a place where you share your experience, your expertise, your journey, and you provide a clear call to action. Once again, what is a clear call to action? Basically, you tell the people that, whenever you are watching a YouTube video, towards the end, you might see people saying that, subscribe to our channel, or like this particular video, comment on our video. So these are call to actions. You are asking the audience to take some sort of action. So this is what your about section should also contain. You can ask people to, DM you or contact you. You can also give your phone number, although very little people do that. But yeah, you can do that as well. And or you can provide the link to your website, your mail ID, anything. All these things are call to actions basically. So coming to the kind of things you should be actually including in your about section, you should firstly tell what you are doing currently, what you have done in the past, and some people, prefer to tell what they like to do in the future as well. It's totally up to you. And apart from that, you should always, highlight your expertise, because whenever an employer or recruiter is looking at your about section, you should, specifically talk about your strengths. Then tell your passion, your achievements, your interests and hobbies. Again, writing your interests and hobbies is very subjective. You may or you may not do that. And then again, don't forget to, add a call to action. Now coming to, how to write an about section. As I told you, a lot of people just mess up with this particular section. So I have created a template for you all. You can just take a screenshot of this, and you can, fill in the blanks, and you will be done with a good about section. So yeah, I'm just giving you 2 seconds. You can take a screenshot if you want. This is specifically for pharma students and professionals. And if you are you are someone from a different background, maybe you can tweak it a little bit according to your industry.
Yeah, so what we will do, we will share the slide, this particular slide, one slide, so that they can use it directly.
Perfect. Now coming to your experience section, right? So this is that particular section wherein you're talking about detail of your past roles you have done, past internships you have done, jobs you have done, or even a freelancing gig that you have done. This is basically to show the recruiter that the kind of things you have done in the past and the kind of skills you hold, right? So you can update the details of your current and past roles here. Basically it serves the work of an work ex, right? And yeah, even if you have joined a society in college, you can also mention things like that here. So the format for this particular section is just give a brief brief of what your role involves, right? So if you were a content writer, explain it in detail, that what you were doing in that particular organization, what was your role there, and maybe you can share some examples of your work, or any kind of results that you achieved there, and also any kind of achievements that you bagged at that particular organization. Also, of course, just ensure that it's in a bullet format, okay? Because people on LinkedIn honestly don't have the time to go through long paragraphs. So just ensure that it's very much skimmable. It is very much readable too, right? And of course, you can provide the links to certificates, and you can upload your images or presentations, Excel sheets, docs, anything that was relevant to the role and you would like the employer to know about you. Right, so this is an example of a good experience section. So basically, it's about the designation. So this person was the director, and this is the name of the firm, and she's doing it full time. She has mentioned the timeline, and yeah, the country she has mentioned, and she has mentioned each and everything in detail. But if you see one thing, she has ensured that she is describing her role in a single sentence. So this is the trick. You want to save the other person's time, and you try to communicate your value proposition, but at the same time valuing the other person's time. So these are the things that you need to keep in mind. Now coming to your education section, right? So this particular section is all about the kind of college you studied at. You mentioned the name of your college, you mentioned the name of your school, and what kind of achievements you bagged there. So maybe you were in some college, you were the president of some society in your college, or you can also mention your grades, right? Your 10th class grades, your 12th class grades. So these are the things which go in your CV also, right? So this is particularly that first section of your CV that goes up. And yeah, as you can see in the example, she has given each and every detail of what she was doing in that particular college, and she has provided a link for one of the projects that she took. And yeah, so you can also update this section with all of those certificates and links and whatever you think is relevant to that particular section. Don't forget to mention your grades and your percentage here. Now coming to this volunteering section, this is one section that people don't like to put up at all. They skip it. But as you know that whenever we are applying to colleges abroad, and even in India these days, they always like to know your volunteering experience. So this is one thing that you shouldn't be ignoring. Even if you have one if you even have just one experience as a volunteer, just add that. It really gives a boost to your profile, and it also differentiates you because not many people have it. So if you have it, don't skip it. So just include basic details. Where did you volunteer? Why did you volunteer? Because a lot of people are doing it for certificates, because as I told you that the recognition for volunteering work is increasing. So just mention what was the aim of volunteering in that particular organization, and what impact did you create through your work. This is the most important point here, right? And if even you had some achievements in your volunteering work as well, do mention that. As she has written that she was ranked in top 50 people, right? So if you have had any kind of achievement in your volunteering work as well, do mention it. And as she's mentioned in the second column, she was working as a mathematics tutor, and she has very clearly mentioned that she volunteered to help students with their homework. So you need to, very clearly mention things like that. Like what was your aim for volunteering? So yeah, this is about the volunteering section. Now coming to your skills and endorsement section. So basically, this is a kind of a testimonial section, I would say. Testimonial come, you are showing your strengths. So basically, in this particular section, you can add your skills, right? If you're good with particular language, if you're good with a particular soft skill, you can add them. You can add as many skills as you want. But LinkedIn provides you an option to, pin top 3 skills. So, strategically choose those top 3 skills, and then you can ask people to endorse you for those skills, right? Endorse, basically they ascertain yes, you are good at that particular skill. So you can ask for endorsements from your past clients, your teammates, colleagues, even friends, right? And if you really want endorsement from a particular person, and if they're reluctant to give you an endorsement, you can just get in touch with them and tell them that you can also endorse them in return. So this is about the skills and endorsement section. So as the number of endorsements for a particular skill increases, the recruiter or the employer gets that surety that yes, you are actually good at that particular skill. So that is the importance of getting an endorsement from somebody. Now coming to the recommendation section, right? So this, as I told you in the beginning of the session, this is a very special section that LinkedIn has. So basically, you can ask your colleagues, juniors, teammates, boss, mentors, clients, or any other person you have worked with to give you a recommendation, right? So this recommendation basically acts as a testimonial, and they tell how were you like at the particular job, or what are your strengths, and what did they like about you in particular. So all these things really help your current employer understand you in depth, and it also helps them gain that much needed surety that you are good with a particular skill or a particular job. So yes, do ask for, and don't hesitate to ask for recommendations. A lot of people just hesitate asking for recommendations, but don't be shy. Just you can straight up ask people, and LinkedIn itself has an option wherein you can just click on that button, and you can an automatic message will be sent to the person that you want a recommendation from. So you don't have to go through this process of even typing a message. So don't ignore this section. And this is the last section of our LinkedIn profile, which is the accomplishment section, right? It's pretty straightforward. You just have to click on the different tabs, and you can fill those tabs which you think are in sync with you, or which you are well versed with. Out of these, I mean, it's totally up to you which tabs you want to include in your profile. There are no hard and fast rules for this particular section. You just need to click on the particular tab, and LinkedIn will give you instructions, right? Out of these tabs, I'll really suggest you to add any kind of courses you have taken. Do add a project you have taken, honor and awards, and test scores also do include in your profile, and language. Rest other sections are up to you if you want to include or if you don't want to include. So yeah, this was it. And I hope you really liked this presentation. Gaurav, would you like to take over?
Yeah. So here, thanks, Gunika. This was really wonderful. I hope everyone is have got something of it. I know this is a lot to start, but yes, as we have started, this is a fresh start with all of us. Those who haven't their LinkedIn, they will surely be putting out their LinkedIn IDs. Now we will start to create career ahead, start your professional networks ahead. There is a lot of in LinkedIn which need to be utilized. Okay, so this is a wonderful presentation, Gunika. Thank you so much. And for all of you, I hope you have enjoyed all these things. You have learned a lot of things, and let's start with the questions here, Gunika. If we can proceed with that.
Yeah, we can have the questions, and also if we have time, I can give a live demonstration of how they can, take up an internship or a job.
Great, great, great. So are you all ready? First, I need to be that in chat. So are you all ready? Thumbs up भी चलेगा यार. हम लोग energy के साथ बैठे हैं. There are 125 people here and more
Good,
in
good.
live stream as well. Great, great. I really like people when they're just, okay, we are ready, we are ready, we are ready. So great.
Great.
Divyanshu, I have heard your raise hand thing before. So yes, we will take your questions at the end also. We have taken a lot of questions on general things. I think Gunnika has covered a lot of them. But yes, surely we will get back to that soon. Thank you, thank you. And let's start with that. Before we start with the questions, Gunnika, we can have the live presentation. And then we can start with the question.
Yes,
As you have covered
and
most of them.
yeah, and Shazia, and we have received a lot of questions, but I think during the presentation itself, Gunika
Yeah.
has explained it beautifully and covered it. So most of the questions have been answered. There is one question which is again and again coming up. It is regarding the freshers. So how to update profile regarding freshers. So if you can just keep that in the central focus for some time and just tell how a fresher should be using LinkedIn just for some time, and then we can take it ahead.
Okay, I'll just go back to my presentation, right? So we were talking, so the profile picture, even if you're a fresher or if you're a professional, the profile picture remains the same. Now coming to the headline, right? So you are not serving anybody, so that formula doesn't go for you, right? So in that case, you can simply write student at which university you are studying, and after that you can just put up a line and you can tell your expertise, right? You might be having some sort of skill in some domain, right? So even if you're good at a particular language, if you're good in digital marketing or any other skill that you possess, you can just simply write that skill. You just have to ensure that the skill you are mentioning should be searchable, right? So people are, if you are good at digital marketing, right, but you don't have any experience, you are not looking for clients, just mention that passionate about digital marketing or passionate about finance enthusiast, things like that. So whenever just someone searches for digital marketing or finance, your name pops up. So you just need to ensure things like these, that it is SEO optimized, if I'm just talking about your headline. So and as I told you about your banner, right? So in your banner, you can write a quote that represents you, or you can again mention more of your skills, more of your abilities. And yeah, so these are the kind of things that can tweak accordingly, and rest things remain the same, be it your education section, experience section, all of these things remain the same otherwise. I hope that answers your question.
Yes, that's
Yes,
very
great,
much.
great. Yeah.
And also in coming up part, Gunika, we want you to answer some of the contents. This is the headline part and everything related to the fresher. But the amount of content that need to be posted, because the person is very confused. The fresher which are about to be start in their LinkedIn profiles and everything, their professional journey, they have this thing that what to exact write. And if they have started write it, so what to pursue in that? Like where will be the content ideas? What should one do? It should be similar to the other one as well. So we will keep that in mind as well. Okay.
Okay. So shall I start with the demonstration?
Yes, yes, please.
Okay. So I'll just share my screen, and is it visible?
No. Can
No,
you try
no,
again?
no.
Just a minute.
And
Yeah, is
everyone,
it
please type in your questions till the
Yes.
time, and please see what she's teaching at the moment.
right? So just a minute.
So this is what your LinkedIn profile looks like when you open it. And I'm just showing it from your from my laptop, but even if you open it from your mobile, the interface is pretty much the same. The job section is what we are looking for right now. And if you open it from your mobile, it's something that you will see it in the bottom. Okay, so you just need to go on this job section. Okay, and whether you are looking for an internship or a job, you just have to go to this search button right here, and you just need to write whether you are looking for an internship or a job. So most of the people make this mistake that they write the domain in which they want a job or an internship. No, big no. You just have to write whether you want an internship or a job. You don't have to mention marketing, finance, all of these things. So just mention internship here if you are looking for an internship. And then in the sidebar, you just have to enter the city you want an internship in, right? Or even if you are looking for, let's say, a remote internship, in that case, you can even look for an internship in United States, right? So you can choose the location accordingly. And after that, LinkedIn will show you some options, and you can use some additional filters, right? So coming to the job section, we have already chosen, like, we are looking for an internship. After that, I want a remote internship. You can go for an on-site internship or a hybrid internship. That's totally up to you. Now, I've chosen this LinkedIn Easy Apply button, right? So LinkedIn Easy Apply basically makes all that admin work very easy for you. You just have to fill in your details and, upload your CV just once. And after that, the jobs that want to that allow you to apply through LinkedIn Easy Apply, you just have to click on this button, and you it's like basically you have registered for that job. So no additional steps here, and you just have to choose the date posted, right? So first of all, don't choose this last option which says past month. This is because someone might have posted a job 20 days back, and there's a high probability that they have found the right candidate, or the job opening might have also closed down. So you just need to select past week or past 24 hours to get the best results. Okay, and you can choose the experience level accordingly, and if you have a particular company in mind or a job type in mind, you can also choose that. So after that, there are some additional filters as well. Let's just show it to you. And one thing that you really need to add is, if you are really looking to increase the chances of getting selected for an internship or a job, just select this button which says under 10 applicants. The reason being, when less people are applying, automatically the probability of getting selected for that particular job or internship increases, right? So earlier it was showing me 64 results, but now it's showing me 38 results. So, even you get the right kind of job or internship. So basically it helps in filtering out the right internship or job. And you can see I have so many search results, and you can apply in any of these internships which you think are a good fit. You just have to click on LinkedIn Easy Apply, and that's it. So it is actually pretty simple if you follow the right steps and you apply the right set of filters. So yeah, that was it. And yeah.
Okay,
So
great.
have the, if you want.
So here, we all know, guys, that how LinkedIn is important today. Okay, where connection in this digital area, connections and opportunities are just click away. LinkedIn is one of the biggest professional network hosting an impressive 750 million users, which Gunnika has already stated, and they are increasing. Now, hopefully increasing by the time you will be ending this session, and you will be starting your own profile on LinkedIn as well. So this, guys, today we have covered just a small part of it. Gunnika has covered a very small part here of profile optimization and job search, a very short part, but we have another usage and functionalities of LinkedIn here: content creation and sharing, analytics and insights, with LinkedIn itself providing it. for your own personal branding, for your own thought leadership and career growth. So there is a lot more. This is just the start. This is just the beginning, and we will be taking you ahead with us. We are learning with you. So we will be taking you ahead with all the another session which will be coming on in the another weeks. Okay. So just hang on and just learn with us. Till the time, let's hope on with the questions which you have. Though we have covered a lot, I would like to have questions and some people who have raised hands for the live interaction as well. Ramesh
Uh,
Lonkar.
s-
Yeah.
Yeah, Ramesh Lonkar, can you unmute yourself?
And you can ask your question.
If you have any question, you can ask. Please unmute yourself. Yeah. We are not able to
You
hear
are
you.
not
Yeah.
audible to us. You can type in your question if you
Yeah,
want
we'll
in
take
the
it.
chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, we will take on your
Yeah.
behalf.
Let's if
And
anyone
till the
else.
time, Divyanshu Pandey, I have seen you in the starting that you have raised your hand and you have some questions. So you can put up your question here. Amit Jaiswal is there. Yeah, okay. So Amit, you can unmute yourself and ask your question to Gunika.
Hello. Hi.
Yeah, hi.
Hello.
Amit.
I'm audible.
Yes,
So
you're
yeah.
audible.
So you shared just like that bio and bio page now. So just can you share that again?
Sorry.
You said earlier like that bio page. So for our pharma professional people, so where we can edit that page for our
Yeah.
bio.
We will share that with you, but if you want that explanation,
Okay. So you
can
will sharing.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah. We will be sharing.
one more thing. So whenever we found any like vacancy in our LinkedIn now. So might be like in just 3 to 4 hours, we can see like 19 people, 100 people applicants gone, 200 applicants submitted, just like this. So how can we we can lead in that competition?
Maybe
Hello.
the question is related to Gunika that how to reach the top of the search for our
Right.
recruiters. Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so the thing is that I told you, first of all, put up those filters wherein there are under 10 applicants. This was the main reason why I was telling you to put up that filter. But, even after you have applied, there's a high chance that more people will be applying. So you can do two things on top of applying through LinkedIn Easy Apply, right? You can, whenever you are applying for a job or an internship, you get the link to the profile of the HR or the person who has posted it, right? So do one thing. Just after you have applied for the internship, message the HR or that person and mail them and drop in by their DMs. Write that I'm looking for this internship. I'm very keen for this internship. Write 2 or 3 of your strengths, tell them why you are a good fit, and also send your CV to them on their DMs and also in their mailbox. So you can get their mail ID on their profiles or through the company page. Do these two
Right.
additional on top of applying through LinkedIn Easy Apply. So this just increases your odds of getting the right internship.
Chances. Right. Yeah. This can we do.
I hope that clears your question, Amit. Yeah, okay. So one another question before I take any other live part. This person called Sandeep Kumar Sharma that he have asked a question, a very good one at least. What is the major difference between the normal and premium profile for general person work on LinkedIn? Like we haven't covered that profile and premium subscriptions as well. We all see that, though it feels like an inferiority complex when we are using LinkedIn. But how we do that, how to differentiate between the two, normal and the premium one?
So premium has a lot of benefits, but looking at it from the point of view of a student or a professional, first of all, it increases your searchability, right? So when, as I told you, that if someone is looking for a digital marketer, so people who have a LinkedIn premium account, obviously LinkedIn will be recommending them on top of the people who don't have a LinkedIn premium account. Now, if you are, let's say, a freelancer, Okay, and if you go to your profile, there's a section which shows that which are the kind of people who are viewing your profile. Right, so you can go. This feature is only available to people who have a LinkedIn Premium account. Okay, so when you get to see that, okay, these people are viewing my profile, you can go to their profile and you can drop them a DM. Right, these might be people who can be your potential clients or prospects, and maybe you can get in touch with them. So these are the two major benefits of having a LinkedIn Premium account over a normal account.
Okay, before we take any other question as well, for all the participants, we would like to say that there's a feedback form. Kindly fill in. This is just for the betterment of the sessions. We will be coming on other another weeks. We will be having that. So just fill in the feedback form. The feedback form is in the WhatsApp group as well, in the chat section as well. Just fill in till we take all the questions. Okay. So we have another question, Gunika. Freshers don't have that much of experience, but yes, recruiters have the catch for the experience part. So this is a question from Gunnika and many others as well. Can you tell us more about the experience section, which we freshers don't much have?
Okay, so LinkedIn has this separate section for mentioning your courses. But if you really want to catch the eye of the recruiter, you can also mention the kind of projects or the kind of courses that you have taken up, which go in line with your qualities and the strengths or the skills that you have. So usually people are adding their work ex there, that is the kind of internships they took or the kind of jobs they participated in it. But if you don't have that, you can definitely any day add your courses or the projects that you took, right? And you need to upskill. I mean, that's the only way. You just need to take more and more courses and work on projects. And also, if you have taken up any freelancing gig, right? So you can mention that as well. So yeah, look out for clients, work as a freelancer, and you can maybe add that as your experience as well.
To add this, Gunnika and Shadia and everyone. So at Pharmaceutical Academy also, we have been hiring only from LinkedIn. There is no other platform we are using right now, and we are so happy with it. So that is the thing. It has made all the hiring process so easy for us. As soon as we see any profile which is good for us, we connect to them, and whenever we post a job which is available with us, we get the applications. And the beauty of this LinkedIn is that if we like the candidate, we can immediately jump to their profile by clicking there and just see how they are writing, what they are posting. Are they posting something which is relevant to our job? Something like that. I'll share one example also. We had people for internship and also for the jobs. How it happens that whenever we see a very beautifully written write-up or a content, maybe some PDF or something designed by a student, it actually happened. So we directly connect to them because our work is like that, our work profile is like that. So we immediately connect to them and ask them how they are doing it, what is their experience, which projects they have done, and if they have mentioned everything on the profile as well as they are displaying in their feeds by posting their work and the interest. So we directly offer them internship. The beauty of LinkedIn is even when you are sleeping, it is working. That is the best thing. You are sleeping, even then LinkedIn is live. So you don't know how many people have come to your profile, they searched and visited, they have seen each and every work that you have done, written on your profile, and then you can get many offers. So something like that. So just focus on this, reduce your workload, create something which is working while you are sleeping, right? And it is a practical example from Pharmaceutical Academy. We only hire from LinkedIn till now, and it has been sufficient for us. We don't go to any other platform for hiring needs. Yeah.
So I think the catch is very clear, guys. I think it's very, very clear. Upskill yourself, join LinkedIn. Just try to put up yourself in the first of place. To be in the place where you want to be, in the top of your recruiters, just try to be in top of yours. try to be better yourself than yesterday. Okay, so just upskill yourself. And I see many questions as well. Gunnika, there's one question for the internship part as well. Like you have already covered that, just connect with the recruiter whenever you're typing, like Amit have asked. So is there any other catch with that? Like, can we have some templates or just design templates or just initiated how we should? Because I know that is the thing, that it is pretty much very easy to type in like we are interested in the role and we are going to be in there. These are my skills. But can we have a line, 2-3 lines that should be there in?
Okay, so if you really want a template, maybe I can share 2-3 templates after the session is over, and maybe you can circulate it in.
Yeah, we will circulate in groups so that it can be beneficial for everyone, because as everyone is asking for it, let's have it, guys. Okay, and as I already stated that this is just the step 1 of LinkedIn. There is a lot in LinkedIn. As Dr. Satish have already stated that we also are hired through LinkedIn. Yes, upgrade yourself and get hired. Simple meaning, simple mantra. Okay. Other than this, please, if anybody have any questions, please bring on your questions. We are all in. I see someone 1301 with the name. Oh, Dr. Swati is here to raise hand. Okay. Yeah, Dr. Swati.
Wonderful, wonderfully done, Gunika and Shazia, this session. Swati from Pharma State Academy this side, and all of you who have joined us, very, very thank you. One thing, when this question was asked, that is why I wanted to pitch in, that give us templates. Guys, you all are unique people. So yeah, template will help you, ideate something. Like what to be put or what not to be put. But remember that you are unique. If 90 people from this session are copying that template and writing that thing same down, it then appears to the recruiter that this is a copy pasted template. So remember, you are unique. Try to gain the knowledge, but create your own aura in the LinkedIn. Create your own content in the LinkedIn. And don't be shy that, okay, I do not know English. Try to be there. English is the language there, I think, LinkedIn. Gunika, is there some way that LinkedIn has done away with the problem of language? Or we are still at English?
We are still at English.
Okay, so yes, you can take help of your friends who are good in English, or you can try yourself with the English part. But remember, if the right skills are put at your LinkedIn, the recruiter doesn't mind even if you do not know perfect English or something like that. So be unique in whatever you write at your LinkedIn page and account. That's just one thing I wanted to add.
Thank you. Wonderful insight, Dr. Sati.
Yeah, and one more thing, people are writing again and again, tell about CV. LinkedIn profile is
Right,
itself the CV.
CV, yeah.
So LinkedIn is now CV. CV
The
has been replaced by
presentations.
LinkedIn profile.
Yeah, the
And if you
presentation
might
has
have-
started
yeah.
with that. LinkedIn, the new
Yeah.
CV.
True.
Okay,
So things
so
are changing. Things are changing. So it's very important to change according to the time. So please be with the time. It's my humble request with everyone who is attending this thing.
Yeah, and guys, as Dr. Swati, Dr. Satish have already stated here, Gunika itself have stated a lot of time during the presentation that we need to upgrade, right? There is no problem. English नहीं आती, सीख लेंगे यार. कोई बात नहीं, सब कुछ available है. Okay, so there is no need कि नहीं आती तो we will not be upgrading, no, we will not be doing it, we will not be sending messaging to the recruiter. डरोगे तो नहीं होगा, ठीक है? अपग्रेड करोगे तो ही होगा. सो अगर नहीं आता तो करना पड़ता है, सीखना पड़ता है. If you want to be in the top search, then you have to upgrade yourself. You have to learn. डर से आगे निकलना पड़ेगा. Not a Mountain Dew ad, but yes, डर के आगे जीत है. Okay, guys. Okay, so another question we have, I guess. Krishna is asking. Yeah, you have raised a hand, so you can just unmute yourself, Krishna.
Yeah. First of all, wonderful session.
Thank you.
Just can you give us some information about the LinkedIn courses or certified courses which they offer? do they really value add, or how about it?
Sir, I would like to say before anyone speaks that will not be the right people to comment on anyone other's content. With a disclaimer, I'm saying, because we are not the authority who can actually analyze someone else's content. So you have to test it out and then please check it. So anyone else content, we can speak about our platform. We have a platform, Pharma State Academy. We have a lot of courses. People come and do those things. They write reviews, and as per that, you can analyze. And for LinkedIn courses, you can see the reviews. Reviews are the best way to analyze anything right now. If we can go on Flipkart and these channels to buy things after reading reviews, we can also see the reviews under the courses and decide out. But we would not like to comment on their courses.
Yeah, Satish, not comment, but Gunika, anything to add regarding these courses if you have experienced yourself?
Okay, so as someone asked just before him, what is the difference between a LinkedIn premium account and a normal LinkedIn account? So LinkedIn premium account also gives you access to these courses, although few of these courses are also accessible to people who have a normal LinkedIn account. But if you really want to take up courses, what you can do is you can search for the top courses which LinkedIn itself recommends, and you can take up those courses. I have personally taken if you just don't forget to mention them in your LinkedIn profile. If you are taking any kind of course, always mention that you have taken up this course, and also mention what did you learn in that course, right? So this is my recommendation.
Yeah, Amit has also raised hand on that part. I guess, yes, Amit.
Hello.
Yeah.
So like you were saying for premium now. So I think there's a LinkedIn offering 1 month free premium, okay, for learning courses as well as for this package. So can we use that now? For it is we can see how it's going on.
So you are asking about that LinkedIn premium account which they give to students for 6 months, right?
No, not 1 month. They are offering now for a 1 month free learning platform as well as their their normal account for premium.
So LinkedIn, whenever you join LinkedIn has this option where you one free month trial for their LinkedIn premium account.
Right.
Yeah, so you can opt for that, but I will recommend you to exhaust that 1 month when you are actually done with your profile. So you have that profile, and once you have figured out LinkedIn, then use that bonus. Also, one more thing, if you are a student, so LinkedIn has this feature where they are providing 6 months of LinkedIn premium to students. You just have to enter your college ID, and you just have to create an account, and LinkedIn will give you access to LinkedIn premium for 6 good months. So this is for anyone who's enrolled in college right now. So you can also take advantage of that.
Great advice, Gunnika. Thank you so
That
much.
is it.
I hope that clears, Amit. I think Dr. Swati, you are adding.
Yeah, one query I have, Gunika. See, as a recruiter or as a company, a student having a premium account doesn't sound good. My concern is if it is showing at the LinkedIn that a student has a premium account, that is a very different sort of account that we see. Students should be very agile. They should not be putting money to get something. So yeah, if it is free and they can use it for courses, I think that is a good way to approach that premium account and learn from it. But students buying premium is not what I would recommend as a recruiter or a company. These generally premium accounts are with the CEOs, or you may say the senior leadership wants to access the in the less time they want to spend searching for things at LinkedIn, so they use it. But this is a debatable topic, so I'll like you to tell all of us that if student uses a premium, how would a recruiter view it? I would say that I will not view it in the current, good light. That okay, you're just started the career and you want to get into the premium section.
Okay, so the reason why LinkedIn itself is giving this premium account for free is that LinkedIn Premium gives you access to 25 in-mail credits. Now, what does this mean? So if I want to reach out to a particular recruiter, but they are not accepting my invite, okay, but I really want to DM them. So if you have a normal LinkedIn account, I can't DM them until and unless they have accepted my connection request. But with the help of a LinkedIn Premium account, I have in-mail credits which help me to reach out to that recruiter, even if they are not accepting my request. So the thing with recruiters and these founders or CEOs is that they get tons of connection requests every day. So they do not have time to accept these connection requests. So the reason why LinkedIn is promoting is one reason I've just given you right now, that it allows you access to connect with people who are not even accepting your connection request. So it helps you in getting jobs, internships, or freelancing gigs with people by directly reaching out to them with the help of a LinkedIn Premium account. And the second reason for students to have these accounts is to of course learn from these courses. Okay, but of course, LinkedIn Premium is priced very heftily, and even it's not even actually very pocket friendly for students to afford this LinkedIn Premium account. So even if the students are having it, it's usually a free version that they are trying.
Yeah, thank you, Gunika. That clears a lot of things here. So if a student is using premium, I hope they are using it for the right purposes.
Great, great. Now I think we are clear with the answer. Any other questions, guys? Any other? And also, I'm reminding you that we would really like to have your feedback for the session, so that we can bring the best for you in the future, and how these workshops work for you, and we wanted to see you in the future. That. So kindly fill that feedback form after this, not now. Just you can ask for the question at the moment. Any other questions? Yeah. You can just raise your hands. Though I have another questions. Should we accept each and every connection request on the LinkedIn? Because I think there is a certain limit. This question is from Piyush Sharma. So if Piyush, you can, you want to interact, you can. Otherwise, yes, Gunnika, you can answer that.
Okay, so if you're just starting out, it is a good option to connect with anyone you think belongs to your industry. Okay, so if you are from pharma industry and anyone else from your industry sending you a request, it's a good option to accept each and every request from that particular industry. Or if someone from your college is sending it, or someone whom you actually know in real life, it's a good option to accept all these requests early on. But as you build an audience on LinkedIn, and as you grow on LinkedIn, it's advisable to accept only the connection requests which mention the intent why they want to connect with you. So LinkedIn has this option of sending a personalized invite. So as you grow on LinkedIn, people send you personalized invite mentioning why they really want to connect with you. Okay, so just as Shazia mentioned that there is a limit to the number of people you can connect with. So it's better to filter out people at the initial stage itself, wherein they are mentioning why they really want to connect. And if their reason seems valid enough, you can accept their connection request. But early on, anyone from your industry is sending you a connection request, go ahead and accept it. And also start to initiate a conversation with them, learn about their experiences, and just interact with your connections.
Okay, in the starting itself, there is a percentage for this, or we can go ahead with some that, yeah, like 50 to 70% should be of our, as you said, if you are in pharma, you have to be in pharma. So that can be resolved or not? Any particular percentage, just to be for an article purpose.
When I've created an account and I've mentioned that I'm a pharma student in my headline itself, So LinkedIn starts showing me similar results, right? So I'll also get to connect with other pharma students. That's how the algorithm works. And it's happening vice versa with other connections as well. So they are seeing your profile whenever they're searching, or even LinkedIn is showing it to them itself, right? So it's something that happens very organically, that you start receiving connection requests from someone within your industry itself, right? So this is one thing. And of course, if you feel that you can, if someone from, let's say, a marketing industry is sending you a connection request, and you go through their profile and you see that he or she is a very senior person, or maybe you can, get to learn from them, you can obviously filter out, profiles on that basis as well, but it requires a lot of homework. So yeah.
Thank you so much, Gunnika. I think that clears a lot for the participants. And other than this, all of them who are asking for the recording, yes, it will be provided to you. So don't worry. And the those who have registered will be getting the certificates by Wednesday and Thursday. Okay, so don't worry. Aishwarya Pawar is here with a question. I think you have raised your hand before also, Aishwarya. Yeah, you can ask your question. Aishwarya, you can.
Hello, good afternoon to all. My question is to you that I'm a student of third year B Pharmacy, and what to write? Should I mention my college name, or should I mention my university while filling the profile?
You are asking specifically about the education section, or are you asking about the banner or the headline?
Education section.
Okay, just clearly mention the name of your university, and then you can, explain what all have you learned in that university. And also LinkedIn provides you this option of mentioning. So basically, in the bold letters, you can mention the name of your university, and just under that, there is another option wherein you can mention the name of your college in particular. Or if you don't come across that option, if you are not able to find it, just mention it in the description part that, okay, you belong to this particular college from a university.
So I am now looking for the internship. How can I approach to the company? Because there are some students who have already the connection, like their relatives or something. They are getting the internship, but how can someone who is not very related to the field that can get an internship over there?
Okay. So if you have a particular company in mind, just go to their company page. So let's say if I want an internship in Infosys, right? I search Infosys in the search bar, and the company page will come, right? In the company page, you can see the name of the people who are working there. Okay, so you will get to see each and every employee that working in that organization, and out of those, you can search for the HRs, right? And once you get to know that these are the HRs that are working there, you can send them a connection request, and you can get in touch with them in the DM, right? So that's how you can get in touch with the HR, and you can send your CV across, and this is how you can schedule an interview with them, and you can get hired. Another option will be to not get in touch with the HR, but with some employee of that particular, right? So once you get in touch with the employee, you can just ask them if they are willing to give you a referral in that company. Okay, so these are the two ways you can bag an internship, even if you don't have a relative working in that company.
So look, if I am from a region, like I am from the Pune, and I'm not able to go outside, like Hyderabad or other countries, and if in the search box you said in Infosys you will get the names of HRs and all those, but I'm searching for the particular, if I wanted to do a job in Pune itself, so how can I be able to find out that too?
Okay, you just need to simply ask the HR in the DMs if they have an opening for a remote job. That's it.
Okay, thank you.
I think I hope that covers the question. Thank you, Aishwarya. Thank you, Gunnika. Thank you so much. This is really a wonderful session going on, as I have getting messages of the praises. Other than this, do we have any other question, guys? Can we, or do we have time, Dr. Swati, Dr. Satish, to carry on?
Yeah, till the audience won't, we can carry on. Till the trainer is there, we can carry on. Of course, we are for the learning purpose. Someone asked how much is the LinkedIn Premium in India. So I would like to show the screen to show how is the pricing actually, so that there is a clarity. Just a sec, I'm just sharing my screen. Yeah. So I opened the LinkedIn Premium thing, and I could find that there are 4 type of plans. Is the screen visible?
Yes, it is.
Okay, great. So in the career, they are showing the candidates with premium career get hired 2x faster, they're saying, and limited offer, they're saying 1 month free, and then there is a regular price of 1567 rupees, and this is the price they are offering right now, right? And just a sec, I'll show other things also. So the second one is regarding the business premium business profile. They are offering for 1334, so 1300, around 1300 rupees. It is per month, and annually they bill it, right? So similarly, there is a sales navigator. This is for generating leads. Again, they are offering for every plan, they are offering 1 month free, and then it will be costly because it is related to leads generation. So it is around 5000 rupees per month. And the last one is recruiter. So for recruitment needs, the HR can have this again around 5000 rupees per month. The plan can be there, but for every plan they are offering 1 month free option. Yeah.
I hope that clears to the one who have questioned this. Thank you so much, Dr. Satish, again. And anybody have any question? And I am getting the message to thank you. We are getting a very nice session, a wonderful session, Gunnika. So yes, the appraisal is from the participants. Other than this, please raise your hand for the interaction, guys. We have the time for you. Any questions? More than welcome to answer. Until the time, just a reminder that the feedback form isn't. I'm not being too pushy. Seriously, I'm not. There's a feedback form in the chat box. Just fill in so that we can get to know about it. Okay.
Okay, so let us take the last question, and then we'll close. I'm asking Aishwarya to unmute, and then you can ask the question, and after that.
My last question is that I am a student, and what should I post and what should I not post in my profile, because we do a lot of practicals. So should I post that practicals too, or the only thing which is like that if I took any competition and won something, that should post it?
So Aishwarya, before Gunnika answers this itself is a very huge topic. Okay, content is itself is a very good topic, and as I have already stated here that we will be taking more session on the LinkedIn. It is not just for you, Aishwarya, it's for everyone that in the future we will be taking on such workshop where you will be getting a clear picture of what you need to do in LinkedIn. It's just a first step. So be there with us for the another sessions as well, where you will be learning a lot of these things. What to post, what not to post, what is content in LinkedIn. Okay. And what is the interaction? What is LinkedIn groups to be there? So yes, we will be taking that. Yes, Gunnika, you can take the question now.
Okay, so of course, you can put about all the events that you are attending, or the kind of achievements that you have. Maybe you have won a competition, you can share that. But apart from that, to really stand out. So if you have had a practical, right, you can share what you learned from that practical, and you can craft a post around that, right? This is one thing. But in general, just mention write post around your skills. Okay, so if you are reading a book, if you are taking up a course related to something in pharma, something like that, just mention your learnings from there, and you can craft a post around that. So sharing that with the audience really shows that you actually have some sort of expertise in that particular field, and also what have you learned. So basically you share your learnings so that others can also learn from your learnings. So that's the basic agenda of sharing a post. So as Shazia covered, this is a very huge topic. but this is the basic agenda. You can share something that you are learning with the audience.
Great. Thank you so much, Gunnika. Here we have taken the questions, I guess. And to our viewers, if you like the session, for such more sessions, keep a close eye on our social media platforms. Facebook, Insta, of course, LinkedIn at Pharma State Academy. And I've already stated about the certificates, and the recording will be yours in a day or two. So don't worry about that. And apart from all these things, I really wanted to appreciate the people who are keeping their video on. So thank you so much for that. And thank you for being here on Sunday. I know there's heat outside, so chalo banta hai yahan pe hona. It's a good learning over here. And then now you can party. Sunday is all yours now. Okay. So thank you, Gunnika, for giving us such a great presentation and answering our participants' questions with details. Thank you so much, participants, for spending this beautiful Sunday morning with us. Now it's afternoon. Okay. So we are signing off for today, but we are here. Just keep filling the feedback form and be here with us and let us know how we can do better for you. Just message us that what we can do, what type of content you want, what type of workshops you want, we will there. So signing off for today. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. I hope you have learned a great LinkedIn profile optimization today.